Hey guys, it's Adi here with MyNokiaBlog, and today we have the unboxing of the beastly Nokia Lumia 1520. This is Nokia's first real phablet, a 6-inch monster device with a beautiful 1080p display. So let's get down to it. You can see the box, actually quite wide, but interestingly quite slim. It's slimmer than the other Lumia boxes, but I guess they're just keeping things compact. You have Nokia Lumia 1520 on the side. On the back you have the usual information, their Facebook, Twitter, contents of the box, which include the phone, the charger, a cable, headphones, and your manuals, Nokia hard drive, blah 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 blah. On the right side of the device we have an example of the Storyteller app, which is a really cool app that builds your photos that you've taken into a nice story mode. And we go back to the front. So, of course, if you're wondering what color we have, the little pull thing on the box is a giveaway. So we have it in the beautiful yellow color. So let's check that out. And peekaboo! There you go. And I forgot how large this device is. It is huge. But let's see. So the Nokia Lumia 1520 comes. You have your nano SIM. Now, since it's a 1520, it uses a nano SIM. So this is your nano SIM adapter. Remover, and also for your micro SD card. If we remove that, we have some packaging. You have your information booklet in here. If you guys really want to see that, fine. Information booklet, really bare bones. You have your yellow stylish headphones to match the phone, the plug-in port thing, and your micro USB cable, which doubles as your charging cable. So we can throw all that aside and get back to the phone. Yay! So a quick walk around of the phone. It's massive and it's almost difficult to get in one frame, but whatever. This is a 6-inch Full HD 1080p display with a gorgeous screen. It's 367 ppi's and it just looks amazing on Windows Phone with the more tiles option, as you can see here on the box. You have the option for the 6 tiles in a row now, 6 of these small tiles I mean, or you have a large tile and a medium tile next to each other, which is really useful when you want to get more out of your screen real estate. So let's walk around the device. On the right side of the device we have the usual buttons, your volume button, your power button, and your camera button. You'll notice that the volume button is significantly lower than what it usually is because they just have a lot more real estate to cover, so they've just shifted the buttons downwards. And that's okay, I mean that's not a big deal. On the back of the device you have your 20 megapixel pure view camera, which is pretty amazing, and you have your, let's just take this off first. I don't know why I kept this on. Yes! Satisfying. There we go. Now we're talking. And you can see the port is already up, but we'll get back to that. Here you have your 20 megapixel pure view camera, your LED flash, Nokia, pure view Zeiss, and on the bottom you have your speakers. You actually have, in case you're wondering what these 5 dots on top are, these are microphones. The Lumia 1520 has 4 microphones for the perfect audio capture. It does some insane stuff. So you have one over here, I believe, one down here, one in the speakerphone, and one in the earpiece. So you have a lot of microphones out there to get the best video capture possible. On the left-hand side of the device, you have your nano SIM tray and your micro SD slot, which is very useful and nice to see on a Nokia flagship phone. The bottom of the phone has your micro USB charging port, and the top of your phone has your 3.5mm headphone jack. Now, just one thing I'd like to say about this while I power on the device is the fact that something a lot of us Windows Phone users take for granted, but is actually a huge factor in people purchasing the phone, which seems to be empty on battery right now, is the fact that it has monster specs. Now, the specs of this Lumia 1520 is a quad-core 2.2 GHz Snapdragon 800 processor with an Adreno 330, and it has 32 gigabytes of built-in storage, and it is just a beast in specs. This is on par with, and possibly better than, 90% or 99% of the Android phones out there. And even though that's something that doesn't really matter for Windows Phone users, since Windows Phone has always been so fluid, it makes a lot of difference when promoting the product and selling it in stores. So it's a lot nicer to have those big numbers and, you know, be able to compete with the big guys up there. And the phone seems to be dead, or at least no juice in it. So sorry, we can't power it on right now. So you won't be able to see the glorious screen, which, as mentioned, 6 inches, Gorilla Glass 2, all the shebangs. And in case you're wondering about the color, it is a matte yellow and not a glossy yellow, which is good, which means it won't be picking up scratches as much. It's the same yellow as the Lumia 1020 and not in the 920, which was a glossy yellow. So this is a nice matte yellow. It'll, resist dirt as well. It might get discolored, but it won't get scratched or fingerprint magnetically. And that's pretty much it for the Nokia Lumia 1520 unboxing. We'll be sure to cover a lot more out of it in the days to come, so be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yes, that is your hint to subscribe right now. And we'll be doing camera tests, performance tests, screen tests, anything you can imagine, and of course a full review of the device. So if there's anything in particular you guys want to see, let us know in the comments section below and I'll do my best to oblige to your request. And for now, that's pretty much it. So see you guys around. Thanks for watching.